Hello, for here and today, as I mentioned in the last episode, we shall finally go back to normal stage, which is going to be this one, to get a few more burn pages.
이번에
to see
발생한
why.
뒤틀림. 우는 아이는 피아니스트만큼은 아니지만 꽤 큰 피해를 내고 있어.
The most recent case of distortion, the crying children, is not quite comparable to the pianist, but the damage is caused still rather severe.
우는 아이는 뒷골목이 아니라 V사 둥지에서 발생한 개체이기에 여러 협회가 곤란해하고 있습니다.
Since the crying children appear in B Corp's nest, not the backstreets, multiple associations are trouble.
부장님, 현재까지 사상자가 몇 명이라고 하셨죠?
Director, could you remind us about how many casualties it is caused? You know, something funny is because something Project Moon is quite knowledge from is that the semi-androgynous design, so sometimes you don't know if it's a woman or a guy until you hear the voice, which is a case that happened here and which next stage, and where you, well, the belief at the beginning was that they were both, well, one gear, one guy in everything, and now it result is a double gear, and in the other one is double guy. You're going to see later when we see the other team. Just a funny fact.
8만여 명쯤 된다는군.
It amounts to 80,000 of now.
그래도 30만 명을 쓸어버린 피아니스트보다는 낫네요.
That's still better than the pianist, which took 300 lives in one fell swoop. Well, 300,000, right?
아니, 피아니스트보다 심각한 일이다.
Not quite. This is in fact more severe than the pianist.
부구 뒷골목 거주 지역을 초토화한 피아니스트와는 다르게 우는 아이는 둥지 안에서 발생한 것이 치명적이지.
Well, the pianist only annihilated the residential area of the backstreets of District 9. The crying children struck the nest, which makes this case especially critical.
그래, 무엇보다 안전해야 할 둥지니까.
Yeah, the nest is supposed to be the safest place of all.
그것보다 샤오, 언제 왔어?
Hey there, Xiao. When did you come here?
일과도 비상에 걸려서 말이야. 이과의 의견을 들어보러 왔다.
Section 1 is on high alert, you see? I'm here to ask what Section 2 thinks of this matter.
샤오 부장님도 솔직하지 못하네요.
Come on, be honest, Director Xiao.
세실,
Cecil.
어쨌든 협회장의 눈초리가 따갑겠군.
Anyway, the president of our association must be looking daggers at our backs.
메이, 현재까지 보고받은 우는 아이에 대한 정보를 브리핑해줘.
May, give a briefing on the information we gathered about the crying children so far.
네. 우는 아이의 원형으로 추정 중인 필립은 새벽 사무소의 해결사였습니다.
Yes, sir. Philip, the man who is suspected to be the origin of the crying children, was a fixer working at town office.
새벽 사무소는 V사 둥지에 있는 4등급 사무소였고요.
Down office was a grade 4 office located in S5.
리우 협회 직속 사무소로 구성이나 실적도
헐.
나쁘지 않았습니다.
NES UV. It was an associate office affiliated with the Liu and showed decent performance with a fair lineup.
그러고 보니 그곳에 살바도르가 있지 않나?
That reminds me, isn't that where Salvador was?
맞습니다.
That is correct.
한때 잘 나가긴 했어도 이제는 한물 간 영감이죠.
He used to be a hotshot in his prime, though he's only a wash-up old man now.
그보다 중요한 건 새벽 사무소는 도서관에서 모든 해결사가 사망하고 폐업했습니다.
Going back to the briefing, the Naran office has closed business after all of his fixers died in the library.
단 한 명, 필립만 빼고 말이죠.
Except for one, Philip.
필립은 5급 해결사였습니다. 살아남은 필립은 협력관계인 쐐기 사무소에 찾아갔고
Philip was a grade 5 fixer. Being the only survivor, Philip paid a visit to the Wedge office, a partner of Down office.
쐐기 사무소도 도서관에 먹혔지.
Then the Wedge office fell victim to the library.
지금 이야기만 들어서는 알 수 있는 게 없는데 너무 과한 추측이 아닌가?
There is still too little we can deduce from the story so far. Isn't it too speculative to assume that Philip is the crying children?
그저 추측이라고만 생각할 수 없는 게
Actually, there is some evidence to back this up.
도서관 근처에서 어떤 대리석 조각상 하나가 울고 있는 걸 본 해결사가 있다고 합니다.
A fixer allegedly witnessed a marble statue crashing near the library.
우는 소리가 저 멀리서도 들렸다고 하니 한참을 큰 소리로 울었을 겁니다.
According to them, the sound of wailing could be heard from afar, so I suspect it spent some time crying loudly.
그리고 조각상은 점점 형태가 변하더니
Then the statue's shape began shifting.
설마 필립으로 돌아온 건가?
Don't tell me. Into Philip?
예, 완전하지는 않았지만 목격한 해결사가 기억하고 있는 외관과 서류상 나와 있는 필립의 모습은 일치하는 부분이 꽤 있었습니다.
Apparently, yes. But the transformation was imperfect. The eyewitness account has striking similarities to Philip's appearance, as listed in official documents.
하지만 그 형체를 갖춘 것의 피부나 옷 재질 전부 밀랍이었다고 하더군요.
However, the entity's skin, clothes, and everything was all composed of wax, according to what they saw.
인간이 아니었군.
That thing wasn't human.
그리고 필립은 V사 둥지에 있는 자신의 사무소로 돌아와 다시 울었다고 합니다.
Afterwards, Philip returned toward the Darren office. Another wail could be heard from the location for quite a while.
얼마 지나지 않아 새벽 사무소를 제외한 주변 모든 것을 파괴하기 시작했고
Not long after that, it started destroying everything around it, except for the Dawn office.
하지만 보고받은 모습에서는 전혀 원형의 모습을 찾아볼 수가 없는데.
I couldn't see a single feature that resembles Philip from the reports describing its appearance there, though.
모습이 변하는 뒤틀림들도 많으니 그런 류가 아니었을까 싶습니다.
Some cases of distortion can change their forms, so perhaps this was such a case.
어렵네. 샤오, 어떻게
This-
생각해?
A tricky one. What do you think, Xiao?
확신이 서진 않지만 가능성은 있군.
Even though it's not crystal clear, it's possible.
도서관으로 시선이 쏠릴 수밖에 없기도 하고 뒤틀린 이유에 대해 아는 것이 없으니
I can't help but suspect the library. We know nothing about the reason it sorted the way it is.
역시 그렇겠지.
I guess, yeah.
이 일로 V사에서 리오 협회 전체를 고용했다.
B Corp has, yeah, it is, well, UB Corp has hired Rio's decision as a whole regarding this matter.
뒤틀림과 관계 있어 보이는 모든 것을 습득하거나 여의치 않으면 처분하라고 하더군.
They requested us to acquire any and everything that appears to be related to distortion, or dispose of it if the situation does not allow it.
당분간 도서관에도 인력을 집중적으로 배치하겠지.
Many of our workforce will be allocated for tasks regarding the library for a while.
날개로부터 의뢰니 협회장이나 지부장들은 좋다고 받아들였겠군.
The president and the branch leaders must have laid lap of this request since a wink made it.
한동안 도시의 모든 골목마다 피바람이 몰아치겠네.
Every street in the city gonna be in a violent mess for some time.
이과는 어디서부터 시작할 예정이지?
Where is section 2 going to begin?
우리는 당연히 도서관부터 시작하려고 해. 인원이 인원이다 보니 도서관에만 집중하지 않을 거고.
We're starting out by investigating the library first, naturally. Of course, that won't be the only thing we will be working on with our manpower.
일과는 어때요?
What about section 1?
일과는 협회장이 지목한 우누나이 소가부터 시작한다.
Section 1 will start with eliminating the crying children as the president directed.
지금 당장 급한 불부터 꺼야겠지.
It's the most urgent matter that needs to be taken care of right now.
처음부터 고생이 많아. 샤오라면 걱정 없지만 그래도 조심해.
You're taking tough work already from the get-go. And you won't have trouble handling it, Xiao, but still, be careful.
노예 부장님도 참 협력 사무소들도 꽤 있으니 큰 문제는 없을 거예요.
You're such a lovebird, Director Lowell. There's quite a few associate fixed office to help them out, so you'll be fine.
게다가 샤오 부장님께서 나서는 거니 전혀 걱정할 것 없죠.
Besides, we're talking about the Maiden of Iron herself. There's absolutely nothing to worry about.
그런 모습이 되어서도 인간이었던 기억은 남아있는 건가?
Is he still keeping the memories he had as a human even after returning into that?
자신의 과거를 이야기하는 환상체도 여럿 있었으니까 아예 불가능한 이야기는 아니야.
There were several abnormalities that would talk about their own past too. It's not entirely impossible for it to happen.
하긴 나머지 녀석들도 대화 정도는 할 수 있었지.
Yeah, fair. The others I've seen in here could act to an extent.
다시 보는 장면이지만 기분이 썩 좋진 않네.
Rewatching this scene doesn't feel any better.
저렇게까지 무너질 줄은 몰랐거든. 나름 잘 극복했다고 생각했으니까.
I expect him to break down some badly, so he did a okay job overcoming his
그럴
flaws.
수 있었을지도 몰라.
Maybe he could have succeeded.
하지만 아무리 좋은 능력이 있어도 올곧은 마음가짐으로 나아가지 않으면 무너질 테니까.
However, no matter how capable you may be, you will still fall if you don't hold on to your way with an upright mindset.
원래부터 불안정한 사람이었으니 더 조심했어야 하는 거야.
He should have been especially extra cautious not to succumb to the unstable sides he always had.
그런 거군.
That's how it is, huh? Not going to talk to the guys? Alright, so this time we're going to take Jesot one because we have two achievements that maybe we can do. One is synchronize without a normality, which is from the ego of the creatures, and the other one, kill 5 enemies with requests, if I remember correctly. Hopefully. Actually, let me just see. Yes, indeed, these 5 enemies mark with requests in a single reception, so it should be okay even if it's in between the two acts. Still, they're not slash 100 HP already. Speed and Fervor. Offensive dice gain 1 power at the motion level 3 or above. And decent values. Let's see, so offensive dice deal plus 1 damage for this scene. Reduce power of target's current defensive die, so if it's against a defensive, it's going to be a 5 to 9. Gain 1 positive 1 with a 6 to 10. Decently high value. And you float a sword. Cost noise, emotion level 3 or higher. A 1 cost when it's motion 3. Flat edge, which is going to work for or pierce ones, can create 5 to 9 and 4 to 9. And emotional turbulence. All dice on this page gain 1 power for every 2 emotion levels, so it's going to be a 5 and 6 in emotion level 2, and 4 is going to be a 7 to 10. And indeed has tour defense, the upgrade from Lulu's page. Just changing the dice if I think correctly. The type. No matter what you do, maintenance on both the and mine will not expose or back to the enemy. One's actions should be no detriment at all. One's walk be quick or to go on the offensive. So yeah, 1, 2. Lose the targets. You are 6 to 10 now. Prefer to clash with this one. That's this. You can inhale the smoke here. You're clashing doubles, so this one is the weak one. Use this. And against this is I can first with my gesture. Damage. 3-dimensional rip. And you. So the defense leap is not going to win, so better not use it. You're going to lose energy anyways. That and this one, right? This one is not viable. A 3, no need to attack 1, no need to attack 1. So who is not using a defensive one? This guy. Well, I can at least take this one then. I can give him the counter, which maybe does something. And attack this guy. You, only 1. It's alright. Let's say that the sword defense is only a 3 to 6. Forceful gesture, I would say. You shall be the one to die then. The mark for higher. Oh, 1 to clash. Excellent. Managed to win and to get the extra damage. Almost staggered that one. 0 damage. Almost staggered that one too. Perfect. 3 damage. 2 damage. Stagger. Request. Perfect. When there is no request target present, the first enemy selected enemy hits is marked as 1. Who is our fastest guy? It's Rose. 226, which can gain the extra value. You have 6 energy, so you can do double 1. Ripple. 4. Shame. Do I have a 6 somewhere? No. Well, you shall die then. Ripple. Could try to be risky with a rip space, but don't know if it's necessary. Terror actually is resistant to that type of damage, so actually it's not good. You're receiving attacks of a lot, so let me block a few with this guy. Do a bit more attack here just to make sure it's not tanky. Just one doesn't have. This one, Repress Flash. I think he's going to win. Don't have. Oh, he's going to receive quite a lot of damage from there. And you, this one, so actually can Wrath of Torment that one. And overcome the crisis here. Actually, well, I can just extract fuel then. Ooh, want the clash. Roll quite low. Well, managed to. It was the dodge, wasn't it? Request. There was going one more stagger. Damn. Not very good with us, one son. Take 3 from the character with the normal cage request. So I can kill him now and actually has even lower speed. Can stagger with the first one. What do you say I do a direct overcharge then? Overcharge and rip space. The other guys. Let me take the 5, Wrath of Torment, and do Overcome the Crisis with one of these. Don't want the most health. This one, you are close. If I have a bit of luck, that one is enough. No need to block that one, so let's do with the second one. Rush down, so a creek. And I can geeky on one of these guys. This guy too. Just making sure this one dies, just in case. Don't change the dice, and a gigi here. Making sure it has low health, excellent. It's going to die then. Stagger, perfect. There goes one request. We can afford to dwell on personal feelings. The offensive must continue. We can afford to. Well, it's the same. I don't want to give it at this point. It's still difficult to stay composed over someone's demise. Frequent bind and paralysis. Who is my fastest blonde guy? It's technically just so funny enough. Well, not fastest, but what can maintain the best. It's a 2. It's alright. I can take it with just saw. Wait. Inhale. It's not going to win if we are honest, but no need to win. It's for damage here. I should kill this one. If we let it continue with a lot of emotion, they're going to get the power fast now. That one is should kill. No need to use more pages. This one is more in front, so let's use this. I can, but no, it's the same dice. I can use my one creek just in case. I don't know I can do it, but just to work. First full gesture. And how much HP? This one is the one with the most HP. Let's see. Alright. No. Damn. Is there not technically gaining any... What happened with the request? Ice Rose, yeah, I forgot. My bad, G. Well, actually, it's alright, I can manage to save this. It's a 6, you don't have any energy. You have a lot, you have 0 power plus 1. You have plus 1 too, so hopefully this works. And from there, the somewhat slowest. A 5, I suppose. Excellent, request. I had to drag others down. We can afford to do personal feelings. Clean, again power against the slower speed. Actually? Gain power, but making it so slow, I don't know if it's going to work against groups of enemies. He's not going to be able to redirect attacks. But that one actually can put it in rows to gain the power. There we go, magic bullet even. A bit of luck and we can maintain 2 achievements in this one. I hate you. It's a punch one, huh? If I don't defend, it's going to receive a 2. Wait, actually, it has a mannequin. So maybe use 2 ripple and you defend with leap. Let's see, does it work? 4. Excellent, request. There goes 3, right? Wait, remaining axe. Oh, I thought we were going to fight this guy. How was his name? Lowell. Same cards, right? Yes. You should have told me sooner. I was getting a bit nervous. To become a dragononte fatally honorable and courageous. It might not be that kind of task we usually handle, but surely it can be dealt with in the same way. One actions should be not as the same, but the ones are the same. Alright. 4. Gasta less cards, more like it. I see. Actually, you know, if we're honest, probably not going to be able to defend that one. Creek. Magic Bullet. At least defend one. Now we come back. What's this? No need to defend against that one, so let's go for the ones that a target that can defend himself. Not anyone more, no. Smoking Pipe. Deep Bra. Yeah, sure, why not? You have a 4, that one. Who's going to be the fierce? This one in the front then. And recycle. There we go. Well, actually it's going to draw, so let's not waste energy. And you. Alright, repress fresh against this one. Wrath of Torment against this one. And it's going to defend against this one with the counter die. And now overcome the crisis here to make sure it was going to die. Perfect. Chain is right. There we go. The normality becomes me. Use an ego page that synchronizes user with abnormality. Aha! Wait, he's going to die. Wait. No. It's alright. Request. There goes one more request. Defensive must continue. Alright, a single mistake resulting in this. Wait, what? The other too quickly, like whack. I'm not impressed one bit. What? Bro. Crazy. Concerns connect to start of the next scene. On hit, see the spiders of the target for the next scene. Restore one light. Flooding bullets. Inevitable bullet. This is a 5 to 9 and you are a 6 to 10, huh? 6 to 10 you say? Very well. You're going to take this, so it's alright. This, it's alright. This, alright. Not bad then. Let's heal one of these guys. Woohoo. This one. Let me see the attacks. This one. And use restore one life. No, next one's request. Which one does still have a bit of HP? Because actually 68. Rip space. You Wrath of Torment. From there no need to use more. Alright, extract fuel. Repress fresh. There we go. 9, perfect. Ooh, shame one managed to dodge. Right. Stagger. Ooh, no. Auto damage. One more request. Should be an achievement, right? Or is it still the end that I received? Do more damage against the one with the lowest. This I roll a lot of times. Just in case, let me put one more request. Where? Don't want this attack. You have 16. 9. You are just the guy with the most HP, so this one. Leap. Recover the energy. Silent bullet, which the first one is going to be Ardor. Let's say a deep breath and use a bit of damage to make sure we can kill him fast. Next one. Although that's going to make him not the one with the lowest HP, is it? Gigi. Blockade. Request. There was one request. There go. This magical bullet can't really hit anyone, just like you say. The fit fight gets marked by the memory page request. So it was 4. I thought I did kill 5, but maybe it was the one that killed the moment I put the request in him, right? So it didn't count. Do you mind disappearing, my friend? And you can use... Oh! Any bullets? No, probably this one is going to be enough. And just to trace of fumes and loss of senses. Punk, punk, punk. Onwards in silence. Perfecto! It's raining. It's actually raining. It's not from my side, is it? Just shaking fast. No. Everything is alright. Very well. Sorry about that. Here we go. Oh, shame there was not a single one. Intelligence Gatherer, 5,000 chance to stagger damage by 1 when attacking with type that targets weak or fatal 2. Isn't that one from 7 Association? I put Rose as 7 Association one, the weakness. Don't remember. Yeah, Liu Section 2 Volume 1. Very well.
리우 협회가 직접 도서관으로 찾아오다니.
To think we got the Leo Association coming to the library.
어떤 협회길래 그래?
What kind of association is it?
저 녀석들은 전면전에 강한 전쟁 특화 전투협회야. 저번에 봤던 시협회 녀석들과는 정반대라고 생각하면 편해.
It's a combat-oriented association specializing in all-out war. Basically the polar opposite of the Shi we received the other day.
시협회의 입장에서 도서관 접대가 전략상 불리한 편이었다면 리우 협회에는 안성맞춤인 격이지.
Well, the library's reception structure act as a strategic advance against the Shi Association. It's an ideal stage for the Liu.
각 협회가 맡는 일이나 분위기에 따른 전략이 있다는 거야?
You mean each association employs different strategies depending on its areas of expertise and atmosphere?
그래. 둘의 전략은 말 그대로 완전히 반대의 성향이니까.
Yep. You take the two associations we talk about, for example. They're complete opposites.
협회 내 분위기도 그런 것 같아 보였어. 아까 꽤 높아 보이던 사람들도 도서관으로 올까?
I will get a glimpse of that front association atmosphere. I wonder if the people who appear to hold rather high positions will come to the library in the future.
그건 내가 모르지. 하지만 온다면 고생 좀 하겠는데.
Beats me. If they do though, it will be a huge pain in the ass for sure.
그렇구나. 어쨌든 내가 도움을 줄 수는 없으니 고생해줘.
I see. There is not much I can do to help alleviate that, so good luck taking the trouble.
종교라 종교.
아.
위험하겠구만 2층도.
Hawkma. The number one Najin fan. Religion, huh? This force me lacks danger.
왔군 논란.
So you've come, Roland.
안녕 호크마. 앞으로 이곳에 책을 가져다줄 롤랑이야.
Hey Hawkma, I'm Roland. The guy who is going to be bringing books here from now on.
그리고 엔젤라의 시종이지.
And you double as Angela's servant.
그래 맞아. 시종.
Yep, a servant I am.
넌 이 일이 만족스럽나 보군.
You seem rather content with your occupation.
죽지 못해 하는 거지. 만족이니 뭐니 뭔 의미가 있나.
It's not about satisfaction or anything. It's just doing this cause the only other option is there.
넌 나와 엔젤라를 곱깝게 보는 부류구만.
You aren't exactly fond of me or Angela, huh?
보자마자 고압적인 자세나 취하고 말이야.
You just from your overbearing attitude right off the gate.
너희에게 보여줄 예의 따위는 없지.
I have no obligation to treat you ilk with any courtesy or greeting.
내 믿음을 부쉈으니
And if I die, I will have as long been crushed.
예서도와 말이 좀 통하겠는걸?
I bet you will be make good friends with your soldat, eh?
난 오직 한 사람의 소원을 위해 삶을 바쳐왔다.
I dedicated my entire life to fulfilling the wish of my love.
엔젤라가 그 소원을 무참히 뭉갠 거고.
And Angela stamped that wish and got it.
그리고 난 그런 엔젤라를 돕고 있으니 못 봐주겠지.
Yes, you probably love me as well since I'm her full-time assistant.
뭐가 됐든 서로 합의 봤다면서?
I mean, you already had an agreement and everything, didn't you?
도서관을 완성하고 단 하나의 책을 얻기 위해 도우면 되는 거 아니야?
You're supposed to help her complete the labyrinth, the one book she seeks, right?
넌 엔젤라가 말하는 단 하나의 책이 존재할 거라고 믿나?
Do you truly believe that the one singular book exists as Angela claims?
뭐라고? 당연히 어딘가 있을 테니 찾는 거 아닌가?
What? That? She won't be looking for it if it didn't exist.
초대장이 그 책으로 인도해 줄 거라고 믿고 있지.
Indeed, she firmly believes that the invitation will lead her to that book somehow.
그 초대장이란 것과 엔젤라를 어떻게 그리 쉽게 믿을 수 있나?
Then let me ask, how could you put your faith in the invitation and Angela so easily?
네가 자유로워질 수 있다는 것도 말이야.
Including her promise to give you freedom once her goal has been met.
그거야 당연히. 도서관은 착실히 커지고 있고 엔젤라나 다른 사서들도 변하고 있잖아.
Well, I mean, obviously, the library is expanding as a matter of fact. And Angela and the other librarians are slowly changing too, yeah?
그게 네 믿음의 근거인가?
So that is the basis of your faith?
우습군.
How preposterous.
하고 싶은 말이 뭔데?
What's your point, old man?
책이나 더 가져오도록.
Yes, bring me more books.
오랜 시간 동안 무료했으니까.
I have spent much time in boredom until now. We're of your religion with assistant reverence. Keep there, huh? Which is going to be snow? No, thank you. I mean, I could actually already do these trees. They are quite below the level we already had, but I don't like these fights, man. But still, let's burn our books. Use section 2 fixers page. Push down. Click burn. To burn. To burn. Shame is only one. You can only use one of these. Gain haste. And to burn. Probably one of these is alright because as a 2 cost is not that amazing. But as a 1 cost is okay, but if we put 2 or 3 of these ones, because we know we are going to get to the emotion level 3, it's going to clog the beginning, so we are not going to be able to go to emotion level 3 that fast. It's counterproductive in that sense. Restore light. There is one more, right? And 1 positive emotion coin. And you draw, and if you crash win, you actually draw too. Good to remember this thing. Because it's for me, it's one of the, if someone is going to use this to draw 2 cards if you play it right. Use locos to get cards. Let's do this one because it's still only 40 minutes if I remember correctly, because I didn't remember this one is actually a 2-1, so if this one is a 2-stage one, this one is 2, which means it's a one without that much history. Well, no, actually it has a lot of history, but the fight is just the same that the last one. Thank you for participating in the Tom Summit, everyone. Yes, underboss.
여러 식구가 와줘서 고맙군. 어디 보자.
It's good to see our families gather up in one place. Let's see.
19석이 채워져 있군. 한 식구 빼고 전부 참석한 모양.
Ooh, wait, the direction of the water. The water sure is a bit irregular this time. It comes and goes. Ooh, wait.
로마노스 카르텔입니다. 전에 검은 침묵에게 당한 이후로 아직도 내부 조직 정리 중이라고 합니다.
That's the Romanos cartel. They're still in the process of reorganizing structures that have been attacked by the Black Stallions a while ago.
아직도인가. 알려줘서 고맙군.
Still recovering nicely. Thanks for the report.
그 친구들은 잘라내게. 긴 시간 동안 이빨 빠진 개는 필요 없지.
Cut those friends off. We don't need a toothless moth that can rearm itself with that much time.
알겠습니다.
Understood.
오늘 이야기는 길지 않아.
Today's issue is simple.
엘사 둥지와 도서관에서 다들 손 떼게. 엄지가 직접 관리할 거야.
Take your hands off El Corp's nest and the library. The tomb will be in direct command of the matter from now on.
지금까지 애써준 식구들에게 감사를 표하지. 그리고
We'd like to give a word of appreciation for the families that have shown much effort and...
소리! 가족들이 얼마나 죽었는데!
그렇고 그냥 Captain. Bullshit. You have no idea how many of our members died for that.
우리 패밀리가 이 일에 엄청난 돈을 쏟아부었단 말입니다!
Ramier family. Our family has already poured a tremendous sum of money into this.
누가 자네들에게 발언권이 있다고 했지?
Who gave you the right to speak up?
어르신이 말씀하실 땐 조용히들 하셔야죠. 알만한 분이 왜 이러실까?
You got to stay quiet when an elder is talking, pals. You know better than that.
아랫사람이 윗사람에게 허락받지 않고 말하면 아랫턱을.
When a subordinate dares to speak without their superior's permission, take their lower jaw. Remember the rules.
면목 없군요.
Ramier family was up. I apologize on behalf of my underling.
결례를 용서하십시오. 이 모자란 녀석은 제 쪽에서 교육하겠습니다.
And Patriarch, please forgive the rudeness of any subordinate. I will dedicate his health with that fool on my end later.
하지만 그것과는 별개로 저도 같은 마음입니다. 인제 와서 손을 떼라니요.
However, I must say that I share their sentiment in all honesty. Why should we back out now after we gave in so much effort?
마음 상할 수 있다는 것 아네. 지금까지 골목 재배치 전에 한 가닥 해보려고 피를 꽤 흘렸지.
I understand how disappointed my being all of you have spilled much blood in order to earn your share of dirt before the strict relocation happens.
내 마음 같아서는 여기 있는 식구들에게 한 구역씩 주고 싶어.
I wish I could give out a sizable chunk of the land for each and every family who have gathered here, I really do.
하지만 해부님의 뜻이 그런 것을 어쩌겠나. 따라야지.
But the Capo dei Capi demands otherwise. We have no choice but obey.
밖의 상황이 예상과는 다르게 흘러가고 있더네.
The situation outside is going in an unexpected direction.
검지 말고도 누군가 분명히 있어. 원단을 빼돌린 놈이지.
A party other than the Index is involved in this conflict. The ones who pilfer our fabric.
면목 없습니다.
I'm deeply ashamed, sir.
신경 쓰지 말게나. 왼손 하나 거두는 것으로 용서하지.
Don't be too hard on yourself now. Well, pardon your manners by taking only your left hand.
예.
Thank you, sir.
지금은 그런 사소한 문제에 휘둘리면 안 되는 시기야.
Do understand that we can't let such trivial issues distract ourselves in time like this.
대부님의 뜻을 우선으로 해야 한다는 거네.
We must carry out the Capo di Capi's orders first and foremost.
대부님의 의중이 무엇이길래 그러십니까?
Yeah, leader. Just what is the Capo di Capi thinking to make demands like this?
윗사람의 명령에 물음을 구하는 자는 머리통을,
When one dares question the other of their superior, take their head.
대부님의 뜻에 의중을 묻다니 그런 불순한 생각은 근본부터 잘못이지.
Oh, insolent of you to question the intentions of the Capo dei Capi. Such import thoughts shall be uprooted.
밤의 송곳 식구는 오늘 밤 전부 숙청하도록.
Purge every member of the Night Owls by tonight.
네, 전하겠습니다.
Yes, sir. I'll give the word.
잠자코 기다리면 될 것을. 젊은 친구가 성질도 급하네.
Talk about an impatient young fellow. You could have heart to quietly wait.
대부님이 직접 말씀해 주셨다네. 검지.
The Capo dei Capi has told me alright. The Index.
그래. 특히 검지만큼은 엘사 둥지에서 단 한 구역도 내어주지 말라고 하시더군.
Yes, our boss insists that we must not let the Index claim a single area of Elcorp's nest.
하지만 자네들은 검지의 대행자를 상대하기 벅차지. 그래서 손을 떼라고 한 거야.
But you, my friends, don't quite have the prowess to take on the proxies of the Index. Hence, orders to pull out.
지금은 힘을 아껴두라는 거군요. 무슨 말씀인지 알겠습니다.
So we should save up our strength at the moment. I understand now.
이 이야기는 엄지의 다른 언더보스들과 그 식구들에게도 전달하는 사항이네.
This goes to the other Sotokapi of the Tom and their families as well.
우리는 고작 골목 몇 블록을 차지하려는 게 아니야. 알겠나?
Our ambition is not something as short-sighted as taking over a few blocks of space, don't you understand? Yes, underboss.
엄지는 조직이 꽤 경직해 있네.
The town seems to have quite a rigid structure.
검지를 봐서 알겠지만 각 손가락은 편집증적인 규칙과 명령 체계가 있어.
The Index probably gave you a good idea already, but yeah. The figures have rules and hierarchies that I will only describe as paranoid.
방식은 달라도 규칙을 어기면 그 자리에서 끝장이야. 처리 방식도 손가락마다 다르지만
The specifics might be different, but if anyone breaks the rules, that poor fellow is done for. Although each finger has its own way of purging rule breakers.
어차피 그것도 도시에서 살아남기 위함이겠지.
I suppose that's the strategy evolved to survive in the city.
그 말대로야.
Spot on.
단단하고 무너지지 않을 껍질 속에 자신을 우겨 넣어야만 살아남을 수 있고.
They can only survive by shoving themselves into a sturdy, unbreakable shell.
그리고 그 단단한 껍질 속 끝까지 파고들어 뒷골목의 정점에 선 5 조직을 손가락이라고 불러.
And the 5 syndicates that crammed themselves out the way into the core of that hard shell and stood on the apex of the backstreets earned the title of the 5 fingers.
뭐 어쨌든 도서관은 엄지가 와도 착실히 접대해줘야지.
Well, in any case, our job as the staff of the library is to receive any guests that come here, and the town is no exception. Town Soldatos. Was there any? It's 50 bleed, which is not going to be able from here. Malcute. Kill 5 enemies with burn, which I guess then we could begin with doing that one. Probably going to take one more though. Going to get one of the stronger new pages. because we can keep the fervor ones, but still I would prefer if it's not only Philip and Salvador the ones I can use for burn until all basic runs. Probably this one. Let me get Rose. Technically she doesn't roll as good. No, I do not think that gives me something like that. Weird. 2x again. Speed, 2. Even the blue ones, yeah, they already have a speed, huh? Just like we tell you, which is why probably the best place to begin. Ammo supply after every 3 successful attacks with melee combat pieces as a random ammunition to hand. Concentration, gain 1 power for the fist scene. Class and respect. Don't use the sword to light. And 1 cause inflict to bleed. Alright, good that they have 3 of these. Bayonet combat, 2 random ammunition to hand. The Tom's exclusive. Soldato, Carlo, Atri, Katria, and Dennis. When use of discard, give bonus page effect to ranged combat page. And it's not bad values, huh? 2, 3 to 7, well 3 to 7 is alright, but 5 to 7 and 4 to 6. Shock round, discard 2 page with the lowest cost from hand and draw a page. All dice on this page gain 1 power for each ammunition discarded. So this can be a 7 to 12. Which draws 7 to 12, 7 to 9. Focus fire. Discard up to 4 pages, 4 zero cost pages from well, lowest cost. 4 pages with 0 cost in hand. Offensive dice on this page gain 1 power from each ammunition discarded this way. So it can be 11 to 21. So yeah, make sure you kill them fast. Or I guess block the first die, I suppose. This one is the same. Suppression discard 1 power only. We still a 5 to 9. And the ammunition does have different effects. So you're going to, well, we're going to see later, right? No need to hang back. Let's go down to business. We only need to do our job. The ranks higher than ours. Kept your manners. Indeed it is. And the start of the city syndicate against poor Soldatos. Who's receiving a bit too much attacks? You. Alright. This one is the first one. Trace of. If he's not going to be able to do anything, then at least do both of them. No need to block that one. No need to block that one. Bayonet, this one. The Starlight and you. Alright. Red of Torment. Wait, what? Wrong one. And this one you received the damage, I suppose. The air. Dimensional Reef. With an energy cycle. Alright. Aye, you endure blood, huh? 1 damage, that's right. Oh, well, I guess. Damn, Daniel. Close. Only one that didn't manage to go up, huh? Still managed to get energy, so it's going to be alright. Speed only can gain this one, triple this. Yeah, it's alright. Going to maintain 6 still. Both of these ones. A random ammunition. The faster one then. Ooh, this is going to hurt, which I guess look I have Forceful gesture? No. Rehearsal, if we are honest. Okay, this one. You're going to get shot, so need high power. Ooh. This is going to hurt. Maybe even no, you're not as weak to pierce, so at least going to survive. Not good, friend. No, it's alright. Oh, there we go, one stagger, perfect. That looked like I don't resist blunt stagger damage, use damage. Ooh, almost stagger. One stagger. Rhythm, perfect for me. Gives the power enough to her to survive. I also forgot to give her... No, it survive. Wait, it has Mind Howler. Oh, pretty cool, get rid of that one. They're going to shot you. I don't have a 6-speed one, so I probably just receive it. Take it like a champ, friend. And get the energy where you are at it. I guess. No. Let's kill that one. You are going to bayonet. So I guess I could block that one. What's this? Another bayonet. Prefer to take it with repress fresh. Gigik, that guy. The first one. You don't have any smoke, so use trace of fumes. And hell smoke here. Alright. Ouch, ouch. Ooh, you do will start extra stagger damage. Shame of the stagger ones. Lost the clash again, maximum roll. Shame in that case. Leave, now going to get the energy back, which is a shame. Successful blunt attack. No problems yet. However bad the situation might be, we should do our job without complaint. What can blame? I just wasn't quite skilled. Why are you getting so much speed? Fast forward gesture. This one. It's probably going to die with that one, but just in case. I guess I can use a overcharge. Make sure this one gets down. You can use the loss of senses and smoking pipe. Press fresh. Overcome the crisis. Lost one of the clashes. Which is not impossible, but still quite surprising. Press fresh. All stagger. Energy cycle. Queen against power slower speed, which you do want this one. Solemn Lament to kill one at the beginning. Wouldn't be good look if you die and gracefully accept your fate. Gracefully accept your fate then, if you are at it. No need to do the Grad of Torment yet. I should die with those, but just in case. Trace of Fumes. Another one here. Indeed, going to die. There we go. Oh, managed to get level. Yes, no, should have let Brown take it then. Didn't perceive well the options. More Soldatos with the same. Ah, yeah, they gain power on the first scene. Forgot about that, that's why. The values. No problem. You are full HP or you don't have any HP? You don't have. Ah, no, yes. You're full HP. There we go. Going to be almost 1 hour. We only need to do our job. No need to hang back. Let's go down to business. Run your mouth and you will have been impolite intentionally or not. Two feebles. This one. You are going to shoot first on you bastard. And this one too, I don't like this. You have actually slash. You have 3 slash power, so with a bit of luck, not luck, ability. Attack that guy. Are they all attacking that one? Kill small deep bra. Forceful gesture. And let's shoot. And you then you can do deep draw and record the energy which is going to be against this one. Everyone should receive a lot of damage. Punk. Ouch. Well, 3 damage. Almost lost the clash. Shame on the dodge. Nothing that wasn't completely expected. Leave, not going to recover energy, sadly then. My own safety is all I need to care about. Do you record? No, that part. Don't have the energy, you say? Actually? Slash again, huh? Rip space. Who doesn't have speed? You. Perfect. Big bra, probably should be enough, just in case. Actually, you need to recover a bit of smoke, don't you? There we go. And a smoking pipe. And you extract fuel. No, you can't extract fuel actually. You have to repress fresh. Double G kick will overcome the crisis. Shame that one. Alright. 6, 4. Excellent damage. Acceptable. We can. Well, without anyone dying, I would say. One stagger. One death. I think it also activated damage. Make bullet harmony. Do I kill myself? Blood. No. You have 2 strength. To paralyze. It's alright. Always plan. Hopefully it doesn't die. The shots are fierce, so it's a shame for that guy. Torment here. And you. Probably both of them are going to die, but just in case. Oh, you... Damn, alright. I guess they didn't have any ammunition, so... They didn't recycle die a single time. I guess at least not going to lose a lot of HP, but still. Of course, this is how it ends and doesn't say anything. No, oh, bad. And those other cards we can use to include analysis 2 times. What's this? Meteor. 5% chance to boost attack damage by 1 when attacking a target with 10 plus smoke. Ah, but they have power when they have 10 plus smoke.
엄지는 총기류를 주로 사용하나 보네.
It was like the time mainly used firearms.
전에 봤던 마침표 사무소와는 다르게 탄환을 다양하게 쓰는 것 같았어.
They also seem to use bullets in various ways as opposed to the full stop office we received some time ago.
탄환뿐만 아니라 총 자체를 휘둘러 쓰는 것 같기도 했고.
These people will swing the gun itself as a melee weapon too.
저번에도 말했다시피 탄환은 비싸니까. 특히 엄지에서 쓰는 탄환은 자체 제작을 한다고 하지만 굉장히 비싸.
Like I said before, bullets are expensive, even though the bullets that Tom uses are self-made. The price is anything but affordable.
상황에 맞게 탄환을 돌려 쓰지만 큰일이 아닌 이상 탄환을 사용하지 않는다는 거지.
They utilize bullets in clever ways depending on the situation, but won't actually fire them unless it's a huge deal.
그럼 보통은 저렇게 휘두르는 용도로 사용하는 거야?
Does that mean they mostly use their guns as close-range weapons like that then?
맞아. 잘만 휘두르면 인간의 뼈 정도는 쉽게 뭉개버릴 수 있어. 꽤 좋은 기술과 재료로 만들어졌거든.
A good swing can easily crush human bones. The guns are made using pretty nifty technologies and materials. Excellent. Fuck off the tomb. There we go. We have more allies to utilize in our next fights. You don't get the plus concentration, do you? No, we can use range pages. And the cards, which are actually, yeah, quite good if you use it well with ammunition. Reload, but you also have to remember to combine. I don't remember if there was an ammunition that gives you draw or something, because if not, only the 2 rounds draws. You will need to keep well in attention which cards are you going to use to still recover light, draw, and enough ammunition. Bayonet probably is going to be the best one. 2 bayonets and only 1 choke round. Well, I guess then he could discard 1 page that is still 0 cost, even if it wasn't an ammunition, so I will have to think. Still, good progress. We can go now then for the other ones and also do a flip. I will see which is the achievement that's most close to get, and from there I see which team continue the next story, which next episode is probably going to be story 2. We did quite a lot of realizations last episode, so I would prefer if we continue with the start of the city for a little bit, at least completing the majority of this lower row. We'll have to see. Still, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time in Wednesday, my friends. Bye bye!